Now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everybody in between, welcome back to the channel. How are we? You know, I can tell you how Real Madrid is doing right now. Not great at all. Listen, man, listen. You seen the thumbnail, you seen the title. We're not here to talk about the drama that's happening right now in Madrid. Well, kind of, but it's mainly a video about one Kylian Mbappé. Listen, bruv. Is he the problem? Is he really the problem at Madrid? Like, let's be honest with ourselves. You feel me? Like, Tchouaméni and Valverde boxing each other. That's not on Mbappé, bro. I'll be real with you. That's not on him. That ain't on him. Rudiger slapping up his teammates. That's not on Mbappé, bro. Rudiger slapping up staff members. That's not on Kylian, bro. That's not on Kylian. And now I'm seeing this flipping petition and it's got like 40 million signatures, which is the most signatures that any petition in the history of petitions has ever gotten. That's fucking crazy, dog. That is crazy. Someone that Real Madrid fans have wanted since this nigga basically came out of his dad's nutsack. Real Madrid fans have wanted Kylian Mbappé. They've wanted him for the longest time ever. Since before I was even watching football, that's how long they've wanted him at Madrid for. And now that they have him, they're like, nah, man, what? This nigga's toxic. He's ruining the atmosphere. He's fucking everything up. Get him gone. And you know what? I will say this. Is he fucking up on the pitch? A little bit, yeah. But if you're scoring 40 goals a season, I can't lie, man. I can't put the blame on him. Like, should he be pressing? Yeah, he should. The only manager that got him to press got fired because of Vinicius Jr.'s petulant ass, bro. Those two cannot coexist. You know, the bar that says they act like two legends cannot coexist. Them niggas cannot coexist at all, bro. One of them has to go. One of Vinny or Mbappe has to go. And I guarantee you, Vinny ain't leaving. Vinny is not leaving. But Mbappe, it's going to be hard to leave because there's barely any clubs that can, one, afford his wages, to afford the transfer fee that Madrid would most likely ask for. Because like Mbappe, he's on a ridiculous contract. I'm sure he's on close to €500,000 a week at Madrid. Plus the incredible signing bonus that he had. Yeah, that nigga's just greedy. He's just a greedy fuck, man. He's just a greedy fucking pig. He's a greedy fuck. I don't know why the hell this nigga is so fucking greedy. Like, why, man? You've already got all this fucking money, my nigga. What's the use of... Why? This dude was earning like €50 million a year at PSG. And when he left, he sued them for 60 million. Who does that, bro? That nigga is deranged. He's not well in the head, bro. He is not well in the head. That is not an individual who's okay in the head. I promise you. Even the thing with Brahim, when Brahim Diaz missed the Panenka in the AFCON final, this nigga did a fucking Panenka penalty the second that Brahim Diaz came back and he said he did it in honor of him. That's fucking crazy. Who does that, bro? This nigga ain't right in the head. He is not right in the head. He's a fucking psychopath. But I still want him at Liverpool. I don't care. I do not care. I want Kylian Mbappé at Liverpool. The ship right now at Liverpool is sinking. At least let me have some fun. Let me have some fun while I watch the Titanic sink. Let me listen to some music, bro. Let me enjoy that 5 minutes that I'm gonna have before we all die and like before we all freeze in the ocean. Let me enjoy. Yeah, I'm not trying to see flipping Yan Diamonde and fucking, I don't know, Yankuba Minte. Like, Diamonde's okay, you feel me? He's alright. I'm not trying to see some bummy ass striker. I ain't trying to see that, bro. Give me Kylian Mbappé, man. Give me Kylian Mbappé, bro. Give me Kylian, bro. Give me a fucking gun, man. Because Isak, he's a bit flimsy. Ekitike, he's obviously out for the year. We don't really have a left winger. I don't count Cody Gakpo as a left winger. I don't even count him as a footballer. So, he doesn't count at all. But yeah, man, I would kill to have Mbappe at Liverpool. Even if it's like it means that the club folds instantly. Like we only get one season of him, and then next season we have to sell him because FFP is fucking us so hard that we literally have to sell every single asset that Liverpool owns. That's life, man. That's life. That's life. You feel me? That's life. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I feel like the whole situation with Mbappe has kind of been blown out of proportion. Like, is he a problem? Kind of. Because the season before he joined Madrid, they won the Champions League. The season he joined, they go trophyless. That season that he left PSG, the season after, the 24-25 season, they won the Champions League. This season, looks like they're about to win the Champions League. Ousmane Dembele winning a Ballon d'Or last season. Someone who, if I told you like 4 or 5 years ago, Ousmane Dembele would have a Champions League and a Ballon d'Or before Kylian Mbappé, you probably would have spat in my face.
2-1, lad!
And fucking kicked me in the nuts, you feel me? And be like, why are you lying, bro? That's just a lie. But it's the truth, bro. It's the truth. Kylian Mbappé has been the master of his own demise. His unwillingness to press, his unwillingness to just be a team player is kind of fucking him up. There's countless times where I've seen him just decide not to press or decide not to run because he wants the ball to feed or he wants the ball immediately sprayed to him. Listen, bro, your time will come. Your time will come. Look at your idol, the nigga that you had so many pictures of on your walls. He would bide his time. He would go 60 minutes getting 5 touches and then end up with 2 goals in a game because he waited for his moment. That's what you gotta do. You gotta wait for your moments. You can't try to force everything. You need to be patient. You know what I'm saying? And Kylian, he's not patient at all. He hasn't been patient. You know, he hasn't been patient. Luis Enrique called him Michael Jordan at PSG. That still couldn't get him to press, which is crazy.
Yo te he leído que te gustaba Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cogía de los huevos a todos sus compañeros y se ponía a defender como un hijo de puta. Tú tienes que dar ese ejemplo, primero como persona y como jugador, de ir a presionar. Vas a tener a Cubarsí, vas a ser tú el que marque a Cubarsí y a Ter Stegen.
If a nigga calls me Michael Jordan, I'm running through a wall for them, bro. I'm literally running through a wall for them. Kylian Mbappé wouldn't run through a wall if you told him that his parents are on the other side of the wall with a gun to their head. He wouldn't do it. He'd be like, am I getting paid for this? Nah, I'm good. I'm not doing it. But I feel like that can change. I can't lie. I feel like that can change. Will he be a pressing monster like Dembele or Kvara or Doué or even Barcola? Probably not, no, but I feel like you can get him to press efficiently. You know, you can't get him to be relentless, but you can get him to be efficient with his pressing. Because right now, he's kind of a passenger. You feel me? He's kind of a passenger. But he was pressing under Xabi Alonso, the man who Vinicius Jr. got sacked because he wasn't playing 90 minutes every game, which sucks. It really sucks. But, you know, Merseyside is calling, man. Xabi Alonso, you know, I know you still got Kylian's number, bro. Just ring him, give him a quick bell and be like, yo, bro, let's make movies, guys. Let's make movies in Merseyside, bro. Let's make movies in Merseyside. Bring your friend Aurelien as well, bro. Let's fucking make movies, my nigga. The French fucking connection, bro. The French connection, bro. We got Konate, Mbappe, Chouameni, Olise. Yeah, nigga, I said Olise. I take that back. We ain't getting Olise, man. We ain't getting Olise. And I feel bad for every Liverpool fan saying that, yeah, Liverpool are getting Olise. We're not, really not. But Mbappe, is he problematic or is he misunderstood? Who knows? Who knows, dog? I don't watch Madrid enough to give you a proper verdict. I just felt like getting my 2 cents off on this whole situation. You feel me? Because Mbappe, he's extremely prima donna-ish. You feel me? He's the final boss of prima donnas. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of a piece of shit, man. He's a piece of shit. He's fucking psychotic as well. He's not right in the head. He's not right in the head. Even on the pitch. Yeah, it's a mad thing. Like, you can say that, yeah, Mbappe causes problems on the pitch, but off the pitch, you can't put that shit on him, bro. Fede Valverde getting knocked the fuck out is not on Kylian Mbappe. Antonio Rudiger assaulting coaches and players. That's not on Kylian. Like him showing up late to training, yeah, that's a bit crazy. Him missing matches because he faked injury to go on vacation with his girl. That's kind of crazy. I can't lie, that is kind of crazy. But the rest of the shit that's happening, that's not on him. That this shit is all on Florentino Perez. This is what happens when you give too much power to players. Player power runs Real Madrid. Those players run Madrid, bro. They run Madrid. It's like a prison that's run by the prisoners. It's crazy. It is crazy, and there's nothing that the warden can do because you've let them niggas slide for way too long. You've let them niggas slide for way too long. And I'm seeing rumors that they might be looking at getting Jose Mourinho. That's like fucking putting a lit matchstick into a fucking gas chamber. You feel me? That's dangerous, bro. That's dangerous. You were asking for an explosion to happen. That shit is not gonna work out. Trust me, it's not gonna work out. It is not gonna work out. But the whole situation at Real Madrid isn't to say that superstars can't coexist. Superstars can coexist, but only if you're willing to die for the team. If you're willing to die for the badge. If you think that you're bigger than the badge on your chest, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can't win like that. You need to be able to die for the badge. You need to be able to run through a brick wall for your manager. And if you're not willing to do that, then you're not gonna win. Vinny Jr. throwing his toys out the prime because he was taken out at the 70th minute when his team is winning. You can't be expected to be, in Champions League finals, winning La Liga, winning Copa del Rey. This is how you go trophyless 2 seasons in a row. When you have petulance deep rooted into the team. When you let this shit slide year after year after year. Year after year after year, this shit was let just to simmer. Florentino Perez just let that shit simmer without fucking doing anything. Has Kylian Mbappé ruined Madrid? Kind of on like at face value, you'd be like, yeah, he kind of ruined it. He's kind of ruined it. But if you look deeper, like a microscopic level, it's not really him. The main culprit in all of this is Florentino Perez. That nigga needs to go, bro. They need something else. They need something new. They need a complete refresh. The same thing that Barcelona went through around like 2019, 2020, 2021. They need a complete fucking refresh. They need a rebirth. They need a everything, bro. Everything. Get a new president at the club. Fucking those superstars need to be taken to fucking Dagestan and stripped of all their ego, bro. Take them to Dagestan or Kazakhstan or wherever the fuck. It's super cold. Take them in the mountains. If they lose a couple toes, so be it, bro. So be it. That's the price you gotta pay for greatness, my nigga. That is the price you gotta pay for greatness. But superstars can coexist. Real Madrid were able to do it in the past because the players were willing to die for the badge. Jose Mourinho got arguably the greatest goal scorer of all time to be doing slave shifts, my nigga. He was defending, bro. He was doing left wing back shifts under Jose Mourinho. That's what Ronaldo was doing. And you're telling me Mbappe doesn't want to press a little bit? You're telling me Vinny doesn't want to press a little bit? Why? Vinny presses when Mbappe isn't playing. Mbappe presses when Vinny isn't playing. Why can't the two just press together? What is so hard about being selfless, just stripping your ego and being like, we need to, mesh for the greater good? Because that shit that's happening, in the past years, it's culminated in Barcelona winning 2 leagues in a row. Barcelona about to win the league against Madrid this weekend. A draw is all they need, and it's a draw that they most likely will get. I promise you, them niggas are gonna fight, bro. One of those Madrid players are gonna fucking scrap. It is going to be, oh man, I can't wait. I'm definitely watching that. I'm definitely watching that. I will be there. We will be there. We will be there.
In the next round?
We'll be there.
Do you care though? Who?
We will be there.
PSG?
We will be there. We'll be there.
I'm definitely watching that match. Because I know for certain that if Mbappe plays and Vinny plays, them niggas are scrapping, bro. They're gonna fight. They are going to fight because Barcelona are gonna be fucking playing some sexy football. Why them niggas don't even want to press? They're just gonna be looking at each other like this. Just, you gonna press? Nah. Are you gonna press? Nah. Alright. They just stand there looking like 2 fucking flaccid dicks. I'm saying, press, my nigga. Morning wood, Viagra, do something, nigga. Do something. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. Mbappe, dog. Kill it. You need to start pressing, man. You need to start pressing. Also, brush up on your scouts, man, because you might be getting a call from the Merseyside Reds. You feel me? I've fully deluded myself, bro. Liverpool are in the running for Kylian Mbappé. I don't give a shit. One of the two has to leave this summer. I don't think Vinny's leaving, and I don't think Mbappe wants to go to Saudi. Nah, you know what? He might. He's so greedy, the nigga might actually just be like, hey, fuck it, let me go to Saudi. Hey, fuck it, let me just go to Saudi Arabia. See Wagwan over there. You know what I'm saying? I know they got some fine shits over there. And maybe I can get myself a little Habibti. Who knows, man? Who knows what goes on in that nigga's head? Surely he's an interesting case study, man. Project Mbappe. Yeah, you niggas gotta pack it in, man. Do a Project Dembele, man. You know what I'm saying? Get your kids to press from a young age. Get them to press, nigga. Stop coddling your players and telling them they're the best in the world. You can't be the best in the world if you don't press, right? You cannot be the best in the world if you don't press. You can't be the best in the world if you don't want to work. You can't be the best in the world if you don't want to put in that hard work. You can't be the best in the world if you don't want to graft. If you just want to be a passenger and stat pad your way to 50 goals a season, I can't call you the best in the world, bro. Is Dembele stat padding a little bit? Yeah. But the nigga works. I mean, yeah, he plays like 900 minutes in Liga in a season. But like in the Champions League, that's when he steps up. You feel me? That is when he steps up. Mbappe, you don't press. You can't tell me you're tired, bro. You do not press. All you do is run forward and then like jump up in the air when somebody doesn't pass you the ball and complain and throw your arms up in the air. That's the only movement that I see from Mbappe during games. So I can't see people saying, nah, but he plays 60 games a season, so he's tired. No, bro, that nigga ain't tired. He's not tired. Run, nigga. Run, Forrest, run. But yeah, I've yapped on for long enough. This video is extremely incoherent. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, before I leave, obviously, fuck Israel. As usual. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel to the day that I fucking die, bro. Fuck Benjamin Netanyahu to the day that I die. Till I'm 6 feet under. Till that nigga's 6 feet under. From the grave, niggas. Fuck Benjamin Netanyahu. Fuck that nigga. Nigga, free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan, free the whole fucking world, man. They should have blew up that fucking cruise ship that had the hantavirus patients. But here we are. If we have another lockdown, nah, man, I might not make it, cuz. I might not make it. I'm not built for that shit again, man. But yeah, I hope you niggas have a good one, bro. I'm out. Deuces.